Today, 229 automobile assembly and production plants operate across the European Union, producing cars, vans, trucks, buses, and engines. At these plants, EU manufacturers produce some 16.5 million cars, 2.1 million vans, almost 540,000 medium and heavy trucks, and some 40,000 buses and coaches per year. And while an increasing number of cars have been produced over the past decade, manufacturers have succeeded in reducing the environmental impact of the production process. For example, the amount of water used for every car made has been cut by more than 44% since 2005. And CO2 emissions per car produced have dropped by 35% during the same period. The EU auto industry is a global player, delivering clean, safe and smart vehicles to customers around the world. Indeed, almost 6.1 million EU-built vehicles are exported each year, worth 138.4 billion euros. These exports generate a trade surplus of 84.4 billion euros for the European Union. But not only does our industry generate economic growth, it's also one of Europe's major employers. 11.4% of all EU manufacturing jobs, some 3.5 million, are in automotive. And if we look at the wider industry, 13.8 million Europeans work directly and indirectly in the automotive sector, accounting for 6.1% of all EU jobs. Moreover, automobiles are also a vital source of government revenue. Motor vehicle taxation is worth 428 billion euros per year in the EU 15 countries alone. That is more than 2.5 times the total EU budget. At the same time, our industry remains committed to addressing tomorrow's challenges. To that end, the EU automotive sector has increased R&D investments by 6.7% to reach an all-time high of 57.4 billion euros per year. This makes the auto industry Europe's #1 investor in innovation, responsible for 28% of total EU spending on R&D. That is almost 3 times the amount invested by the United States, and 10 times more than what China spends on automotive R&D. Indeed, the EU automobile industry is the backbone of our economy. It is one of the EU's major employers, Europe's largest private contributor to R&D. It generates billions in taxes and is an engine for global trade. But, above all, the automobile industry is the provider of diverse mobility and transport solutions for all, keeping Europe and more than 500 million Europeans on the move.